What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now, today, we've got India versus England, end of day 2 in the 4th test review, and the test match, it feels like it's almost bloody over, and we've only played 2 days. Test cricket, sometimes it can drag out for 5 days, and sometimes it almost ends in 3 fucking days. I mean, this test match, I don't think it's going to go near the 5 days at all. I think it'll end early in day 4, to be honest, the way this test match has gone. But hey, I was about to say something and then I forgot. So in saying that, let's just get straight into it. I don't know what I'm on about. England all bowled out for 290. India trail now by 56. So look, you probably take that if you're India. To restrict England to 290 is decent, but there was definitely a massive opportunity for India to bowl out England for under 250, for under 230, and they let it slip pretty late. They didn't get that new ball until quite late, and then they just took that last wicket. So we'll jump straight into it. Where were we up to? Overton, gone for 1. Now, Overton's someone who can get quick runs. He's actually a decent batsman, so that's a good one to get early. Ollie Pope, I don't like clapping for England, but he played a great innings. It makes no sense to me how England can, David Malan and these Ollie Pope, Moeen Ali. Why were these guys not in their test team from the first test and the second test? They were all available. Why were they not playing since the start of the series? I mean, they had guys like fucking Dan Lawrence playing. What are their other names? I can't even remember what the other guys are called. That other opener, what's he called? What's his name? I have literally no idea. That proves that, his spot is gone. Although Haseeb Hameed has not done anything impressive, to be honest. But, look, Ollie Pope, great little knock. Bairstow, 37. But this is where it sucks. It burns a little bit for India. It burned a little bit watching this myself. As you guys know, I'm obviously supporting India. Anyone who plays against England, I'm supporting them. Always. So, look, they just let too many tail end runs. Ollie Pope, 81, not a tail ender. Bairstow can make runs, so that's fair enough. But Moeen Ali, 35. Chris Wokes got fucking 50. Like, Chris Wokes is having an incredible test match so far. He's definitely man of the match so far. Now, he's taken good wickets. He's bowled great. And he's now made a 50, which is incredible. So, look, he's probably man of the match at the moment, unless anything happens in the last few days. But a nice 50 for him. And it's these late runs that, that they had England under so much pressure with the ball. And then Chris Wokes and Moeen Ali just built a nice partnership. Was it Moeen Ali and Wokes, or was it Bairstow and Wokes? Hold on. It normally tells us what happened. So, Moeen Ali, okay, Milan, Bairstow, so Ali. So it was Ali and Pope. Well, when did Wokes go out? I don't know. I can't remember. But there was a really strong few partnerships in that late tail end between these guys. And it just bled too many runs late. Which bowler was it? Because they got hit for a bit of runs. It wasn't Umesh. It was Takua. Takua got hit for a few runs quite late. I mean, he only bowled 15 overs and got put for 54. Umesh Yadav got put for some runs as well. But when you take 3 wickets, no one cares. Because that's, if you take 3 wickets, you've done your job. So since we're here, let's get into the bowlers. Umesh Yadav. So happy to see this man back and playing in the test side. He is a gun. He should never leave this test side. Like, he's good. Like, Umesh is so underrated. When you talk about India, it's always Bumrah, Siraj, Shami, Ishant Sharma as well, Takua now. But when you have a guy, like, when you have Umesh Yadav and he can't even get into the test side, that's when you've got a very, very strong test bowling lineup. Like, if Umesh Yadav was Australian, he would replace Mitchell Starc. and he would probably almost replace Josh Hazlewood, in my opinion. That's how good and highly I rate him in Test cricket. So 3 for 76 off 19. Incredible. He took wickets early as well. He got the wickets of Malan, Joe Root, and Craig Overton, who in no means was an easy wicket. That was a difficult wicket to get. So, great bowling from Umesh, and he took big wickets. Bumrah, boom, 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 2 for 67 off 21. Lord Shardul Takua, 1 for 54 off 15. I like the variation of Takua. He's definitely brought something different to this bowling lineup. So I actually like watching him bowl. Siraj, 1 for 42 off 12. And Ravindra Jadeja, 2 for 36 off 17. Now, we have to talk about it. Jadeja goes on and takes 2 wickets, which is awesome. Jadeja taking wickets is exactly what you want, of course. But I can only imagine what sort of impact Ravi Ashwin would have had if he was playing. This, I feel like Ashwin would have taken a fifer on this sort of pitch. The pitch is starting to turn, it's getting footholds. That layer of grass that was on there is pretty much non-existent. The dirt's starting to kick up out of the pitch. There's these, Ashwin would have been perfect for this pitch right now, and for the situation the game was in. Especially because when they had to take late wickets of the tail end, they kept going to Umesh and Takua, and Jadeja. But if they had Ashwin in there to change the pace of the game, England were putting on lots of runs late. You could have just thrown Ashwin in. He would have stopped all the runs. He would have just stopped the momentum and probably picked up a few wickets as well. So I think they've definitely missed out here. But again, you can't talk about someone not being selected because it has no impact on the game. So let's jump into it. Bowled out in England, for 290. And now they need a strong opening partnership between these two. Good stuff to go in. They went into stumps, not out for 43, which is super important. If they lost a wicket or two before going into stumps, it would have been trouble. But they're going strong. Sharma, 20 off 56. And Rahul, 22 off 41. And look at them. 2 fours, 4 fours. I mean, they're hitting some nice strokes out there as well while trying to survive. So, they don't go away from their game. And I like that. So, we do like that. The bowlers, no one really cares because no one's done anything yet. But hey, I mean, this is the closest test match we've had so far of the series. This is the best test match we've had of the series. As a neutral supporter, or not neutral because I'm going for India, but, as someone who, my test nation isn't playing at the end of the day, Australia, but to have 2 of the great test match teams fighting against each other in the 4th test, series on the goddamn line, it's going back and forth. You think England's in control, now India, and now England, and then India. So it makes for great test match cricket. You do not get this in any other format in the world. Test cricket is just... Test cricket, okay, it goes... In my opinion, this is the format. It goes one-day cricket, T20 cricket, Test cricket, all the way up in the bloody heavens. It is so superior to any other format of cricket. It is so good. But hey, day 2, done. 3 massive days of cricket coming up. We've got the live win probability. India 40%, the draw 10%, and England 50%. I think that's about right. I think England is in the box seat at the moment. They've got the slight advantage that, they're 56 runs ahead. So if they take early wickets, it's over. But if India can go and these two, let's say they go into the first session break of day 3. Let's say they go into lunch on day 3, 0 or none for 142 or something. Like, they'll go on and win this test match, India. But they just can't afford to lose early wickets because we've seen in this series, whenever India loses early wickets, they just crumble. They just crumble. Pujara needs to hold his wicket. Kohli needs to go big. Rahane, Pant, Jadeja, Takua. That is where they will win this test match. Forget the top order. Rahane, Pant, Jadeja, Takua. These 4 hold the key for India winning this test match. If they lose early wickets and it gets to these 4, they have to stand up. Because if they don't, it's all over. But hey, that's going to cap it off, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Who's going to go on and win the game? What's your thoughts on the test match so far? I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.